Doug, hello.
Oh, hi. Hi, great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you too. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you. I've had a great day so far today.
Thanks for having us.
Well, a very warm welcome to the Cheval Gloucester Park.
So yeah, you said today's going all right today? All working out?
All working out fantastically, yeah. I mean, it's a Thursday. We've got the team in the office today, so great to be able to catch up with everybody.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Had porridge and blueberries and raspberries, but it seems a long time ago, I have to say.
How did you get into work this morning?
This morning I took the car, actually. Got a car park here at the Gloucester Park, so that's quite handy.
And with you, is it coffee or is it tea in the morning?
Oh, I'm definitely a morning person in terms of having the old strong coffee.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely like to be up early. I like to beat everybody in terms of getting out first thing in the morning. Perfect timing.
What 3 things are essential for you when you travel?
A couple of things. Passport obviously is pretty critical. Toothbrush and definitely a credit card, and the rest we can pretty much do without until then.
Which is your favourite Cheval property?
We've got plenty of good choice on that one, but I think at the moment certainly Cheval Abbey Strand up in Edinburgh.
And how long have you worked at Cheval?
I've had 8 glorious years here in the Cheval family.
What's the culture like at Cheval?
We've got a fantastic culture actually. Very, very lucky in terms of we're expanding obviously the collection in terms of what we're doing. So it's new members are joining, which is fantastic. So we're growing that family quite considerably at the moment.
Absolutely love the cinema room. What are you currently watching you'd recommend for someone else?
I'm a bit of a James Nesbitt fan, so quite enjoy that. But Suspect's on at the moment. I've got a couple of the programmes under my belt so far, but a little bit of time to go yet.
If you could host any famous person at one of the residences, who would it be?
I'd love to be able to welcome Barack Obama and his family if we could. We maybe one time do that.
What's the best piece of advice you've received at work?
Best piece, work hard, play hard.
You could only travel to one country for the rest of your life. Which one would it be?
Have to be North America. It's got so much to offer. Right, shall we see you upstairs?
Sounds great. See you there.
Great. Well, look, I'd love to be able to show you the apartment if that's okay.
Excellent. Thank you very much. What do you enjoy most about your job?
I'm so lucky to have a most amazing team actually within the sales and marketing group, and we have some real fun. So that's a great highlight for me.
What's a cause or issue that's important to you?
I think at the moment, actually, the Ukrainian situation is having such a massive global impact. They're 150 days into that conflict, and I just want to make sure that stays at the top of everyone's agenda and headline.
Do you have a favourite fact about this property?
Do you know, it's a property with amazing detail, and it's got some really nice features. One of the things I really, really do love about it actually is back in the day, the milkman used to do residential drops actually to each of the apartments, and used to drop the milk into these particular doorways here. We've been able to adapt that so we can put in things like the mail. People sometimes drop off their rubbish, but it was a really useful sort of opportunity actually during COVID just to keep that element of isolation for a customer that might have been more sensitive in terms of contact.
What's special about these apartments?
Do you know, I'd like you to just get a sense of the spaciousness actually, and the luxury, the attention to the detail that we've got for all of the apartments. And this is a fine example of that.
What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear Cheval Collection?
I think service. It's always service, because I do think we do a really, really good job in terms of looking after our customers.
If you could be in any other team for a day, which one would you choose?
I'd love to be on the front office side with any of the properties, because that's where the action is.
If you weren't working in hospitality, what alternative career would you be in?
I'd have to go into the airline business. The two industries are so well aligned.
What are you currently reading?
Do you know, I'm just so busy at the minute, I don't have much time when it comes to reading, but I'll be on a holiday shortly, and I'll pick up a book, I'm sure, then.
Which Cheval property offers the best views?
Best views. We have got some fantastic views across London and also across Edinburgh, but I would have to say that Cheval Three Keys is probably going to pip they've got the icing on the cake there.
How many Cheval properties have you stayed in?
I've been so lucky to stay in 5 residences actually so far in my time.
Travel by train or plane?
I'm definitely on the plane.
Skiing or golf?
Love the skiing for the family piece, and I love the golf for the teamwork.
Red wine or white wine?
Oh, I definitely got to go for red.
City or countryside?
I'm a countryman.
Your favourite holiday?
It would have to be California with the family last.
Favourite city?
Definitely London.
Why stay in an apartment instead of a hotel room?
Do you know, I could tell you so much about that because that's part of my job, but I think it's the flexibility that we offer in terms of relative to a hotel. We've got so much diversity that we can actually work around.
Which pet would you bring with you to the apartment?
Would have to be a dog, I'd say.
Why do guests return to stay in a Cheval apartment?
I think we just get it right every time. We really do look after our customers that way.
What's the funniest request you've had from a guest?
Customer who was, sadly for them, thought they'd popped out to the loo. They were actually naked. They actually asked me to open the door. So we sorted that out very quickly for them.
Are you the first or the last person to board the plane?
Usually the first and last to leave.
What advice would you give your 20-year-old self?
Live life for today.
What's your favourite memory from your time at Cheval?
I think the reopening of Cheval Gloucester Park was a really fantastic event. And I think our 2019 Polo Cup was extraordinary.
What's the biggest challenge you face in your role?
The uncertainty in terms of in our demand, in terms of what we're doing. But we've adapted pretty well to demand over the period of time.
Can you name 3 famous people you'd like to have a drink with?
I'd have to have Muhammad Ali would be up there. Tiger Woods definitely. And I think generally the team, in terms of just having a drink with our Cheval Collection team, would be amazing too.
Now down to the final question. Where do you think Cheval should open its next property?
I'd love us to locate actually in Paris, because again, to have a really key location like Paris would be the icing on the cake for us.
Thank you. It was lovely chatting to you, Doug.
Lovely to see you, and so delighted to be able to show you around this amazing property.
Thank you.